Hi there, my name is Joe.
And I'm Jessica.
We are homeschooling, natural living entrepreneurs.
This is a story of how we balance it all for the freedom to live our lives devoted to our family and faith.
Thanks for stopping by, subscribe, and come on in. What's up, everybody? Hope y'all had a great weekend. It's Monday today, but when this goes out, it'll be Tuesday, which is tonight. The premiere of Extreme Unboxing comes out 2 episodes back to back. I know we're not going to be featured in either one of tonight's episodes. We may be in there in like 10 or 15 second clips with some tips and stuff, but it starts tonight, which is exciting. It's exciting. We've been working on this for a long, long time, and now we're finally starting to see it. Everybody else gets to see it. I think it's going to be pretty cool. If you're watching this after the fact and you've already seen it, then comment below what you thought about the first 2 episodes. I know we will make our debut on August the 11th at 9 p.m. Central Time. We'll be on for 2 episodes back to back, so it's very exciting. And I just realized over the weekend that we don't have cable. We have Hulu, but we don't have Hulu Live, so we don't even have a way to be able to watch the episodes yet. So I've got to get Hulu Live, because I believe they stream A&E live. I'm pretty sure they do, so that we have a way to be able to watch it as it happens. And I forgot all about it because we don't really watch TV. And I haven't really followed the logistics of this situation yet. I haven't really thought about it just because we've been so busy with other stuff. So, yes. But I'll get it figured out before tomorrow night. We'll be able to watch it. And we're fixing to do an interview with a video series called People Reality Check. It's part of People Magazine, I guess, an online video series, website, YouTube channel, but we're fixing to do an interview for them. I don't know when it's going to air or how it's going to air, but make sure you check out our community page, or you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, because we'll probably share that there. But we're going to get this interview done. I got some other stuff I want to talk to you about, some things that we've been thinking about this weekend, just to try to navigate the waters of all that's happening. So we got done with the interview. It was quite cool. Never thought that I'd be being interviewed by People. Granted, it's not People Magazine, but it is their online video platform, People TV. And I'll put links down in the description to their YouTube channel and also the website. I don't know where it'll be, maybe on both of them. I don't know, but it's kind of neat. But what I want to talk to you earlier about was, Jessica and I, we've been doing lots of talking. We've been getting lots of pallet goods, lots of stuff. We sell most of our stuff through Facebook Marketplace. Probably about 80% of the items we sell on Facebook Marketplace, and 10% probably in our flea market booth, 10% on eBay. But as we're starting to get more pallets in, and we're starting to become more well-known in our community, being noticed, that we're a little cautious in that we're not really wanting to meet people in public anymore, just because you never know if somebody's going to follow you home. I've got kids that I'm trying to protect and all of this, and granted, I understand and I realize that I signed up for this. I'm not complaining, but this is my story, that I'm having to adjust and change our business based off of decisions that we make, which is we all do. We all have to change how we do things based off of decisions that we make. So this is us adjusting. This is our story about how we are dealing with the consequences of our actions, which is a loss of privacy. is that some of you are probably like, oh, well, you're being too, you're worrying too much, or it's not that big of a deal. It kind of is. We have a good friend of ours. They have a YouTube channel that has like 400,000 subscribers. And even when they had like 100,000 subscribers, which we're not there yet, we are growing fast. We were at 4,000 subscribers like 4 weeks ago. We'll be at 15,000 by the time this video comes out, and hit 25,000 the next week. Who knows where we'll be 2 or 3 months from now. But even when they were at 100,000 subscribers, they would look out and there'd be people outside taking pictures of their farm. That how they even found their address, I don't know. People, they look up in the database, they look up on the internet, they pay for services, they find out people's addresses. And I get it. Like, we signed up for this. The benefits of being on a TV show for what our life's mission is, which is to be a lamp on a land, far outweigh the negative impact that it has. So hear me out. Just part of the process. So we don't really feel comfortable meeting people in public anymore to sell items because we don't know if they're going to follow us back home. Like, we want our kids to be able to play in the front yard if they want to. They like to. Granted, they play in the backyard. So through that, we thought about getting a retail store, but we went through that process of calculating the cost, knowing the process. Like, we don't want to be locked into a job because we want to own a business. We don't want the business to own us. And having a retail store, a brick and mortar store, and us operating the store, if we were the operators, we wouldn't have the freedom, which is why we do all this, is the freedom to live our lives dedicated to our faith and family. So it went against our mission. So we thought about, okay, well, what would it cost to hire somebody to run the store for us? So we calculated all that, a staff, a manager, employees, and it's just more cost than what we are wanting to pay, especially with the economic uncertainty that we are in, that I believe the economy will bounce back and will be stronger, but who knows when that's going to be. I don't know. So that led us to the idea of, okay, if we're getting several pallets a week, we're wanting to keep making unboxing videos, which we're making money on YouTube now. We didn't used to make money on YouTube, so it's changing our strategy because YouTube is part of, it's also like reselling is a tool. YouTube is a tool for us also. And so we landed on, well, maybe we'll start doing in our Facebook group that we sell, that lots of you guys have wanted to buy items from unboxings. We didn't have a system or a process for that to happen before, but now we're integrating that into our Facebook group. We thought, okay, well, let's do Facebook auctions. Let's start selling these pallet items in auctions. Probably will make a little bit less than what we did before, but we can do a volume instead of trying to squeeze every penny out of it, which wasn't really our strategy to begin with. We tried to get a little bit more, but we only had so much space. But if we're selling pallets faster, we're selling items faster, that means that we're able to get more in, and we're able to charge less. They're able to be sold. We can give discounts to you guys. Y'all can get good deals. We can offer shipping. We can sell items at a lower cost to people here in our community. So that's where we landed at. So that's what we're trying. So listing my first items on the Facebook group today, the auction, and I don't know how it's going to go. We'll see. Maybe we won't sell anything. Maybe we'll sell a lot of stuff. But that link is always down in the description in every video if you want to join it. Just know that shipping, the price of shipping will be in there. So yeah, we're learning. We know that our decisions have consequences, and us having to adjust and change is a consequence of our decisions. And we're going with it. Ever since I was a child, now it's showing its ugly face. What can I do? All right, so I've got, I don't know, probably 6-7 listings done so far, and one of them I just listed on Facebook Market. The rest of them I did auction style in the Facebook group, and we've already got a bid on one of the items, the Monster Energy drinks. because we have so many of them, I went ahead and started a bid at 15 bucks. And somebody bid on it, so we've got that. So they'll run through Thursday evening, I believe, is when the auctions are set to end. So we'll see how that goes. For you guys out there that are pallet flippers and are doing this, you know, part-time, full-time even, that this is something that you can do in your own community also, that you can create a local selling group to where you are able to sell your items. I would encourage you to do so. You can even spend a little bit of money on Facebook ads to help promote the group. We've done so. We've gained the majority of the people in our group, we've gained from that. So it works. We've sold items in the group before, but it could be a way for you also to build a local clientele, a local group, community of people who know about you or want to buy from you without having to have the extra cost of a brick and mortar store or even a flea market. You can just list your items there, and you may be able to sell the items quickly depending on where you are. But you can see we're getting kind of full. We've still got some shelves down there in the back, even over there. We've got quite a few shelves that are still empty, but we're filling up kind of quick. So we're needing to sell some items, and things have definitely slowed down in the last week or two, probably the last 3 weeks on Facebook Marketplace locally. One, because we haven't listed a whole lot. I think until I just listed items on Facebook, I think we only had maybe 10 to 15 items listed on Facebook. Maybe. I don't even think we've had that many listed right now. We do now with the ones that I just did, but that's just because we've been so busy trying to find a routine. But also the items that normally we would sell quick, they're selling a little bit slower, and I believe that has to do with people not having as much money, being a little extra cautious, not knowing, the unemployment benefits ended, not knowing if they're going to get a stimulus check. So the economy is definitely, I believe, playing a role in how quickly we are able to sell items. So that's something that you're going to have to consider and think about, that right now it's an extra added level of risk for you to do this because you just don't know. So that's where I'm going to leave y'all today. I've got to go in tonight, fixing to go and cook dinner. Gonna have some New York strips tonight. It's gonna be so good, and I gotta get Hulu Live or something so that we can stream the premiere tomorrow night. Actually, it will be tonight for you guys watching tomorrow for me. You know what I mean. So, but I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I know I talked a lot in this one, but I just had a lot to say, a lot to process, a lot to kind of show you our process with everything. So I hope you didn't mind. If it was all right, hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do though. But I appreciate y'all. And until next time, peace.